Good morning, or good evening. Hello everybody, this is Kevin, and you're tuning into Clanker Radio Live. Today's topic, we're talking about how Usher, the R&B sensation, has, in my opinion, disgraced himself. Absolutely. So, here we have Usher, Lord of Thy Confessions, Mr. Mother Usher in my cup. Yes, it's very sad news, ladies and gentlemen. Absolute disgrace. And why? Well, he's just announced he's on tour with Mr. Chris Brown, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, he is touring with Chris Brown, the famous R&B to woman artist, the Billboard charting number 1 2-punch man himself. And I'm bloody disappointed. I am. Chris Brown, he loves to sing, he loves to dance, and he also beat the shit out of a woman. Yes, it is Chris beat up a beautiful woman Brown. The perfect choice for a touring partner. Insane, isn't it? So, Usher and Chris Brown announced this tour in a joint Instagram post. They're very speedy and very cool on their motorbikes. They're very sexy, very good, yes. They hop into an elevator. And yep, they're ready to sing and dance for all the ladies. Yay. All the fans in the comments seem perfectly excited. And you can tell I'm also very happy about this news. Here we see a headline from Billboard. But let's jump in and see what USA Today has to say, shall we? Taylor Ardrey from USA Today writes, R&B enthusiasts will love this, apparently. Chris Brown and Usher are joining forces on the road. They continue. For years, fans have called on Usher and Brown to participate in a hit-for-hit versus battle, sparking major debate online. Mixed reactions on social media. I wonder why that might be. Let's see what mixed reactions Taylor from USA Today decided to use. Take all my money, please, says one fan. That's okay. Tour is genius. Sell out every night. Yep. Okay, it probably correct there. Let's see what the mix might be. Usher and Chris Brown going on tour is crazy to me, another person wrote. I agree with another person. I wonder why they think that, Taylor from USA Today. Why would someone think that this is crazy, Taylor? Hold on, here's another one. The way people that are excited for Usher and Chris Brown tour, I'm living in a whole different reality than so many people. Why would they say this, I wonder? Taylor from USA Today. I'm sure it will all be explained. The singers have collaborated. Usher's dance moves, TikTok trend. Usher said everything about last year. Usher generated buzz. Lots of history on Usher here. Okay, this week Brown also announced an upcoming album. Okay, so lots of Usher's history. Only a week, the last week of Mr. If You Used to Kiss 'Em, Beat 'Em Brown. That was a bit of a rough play on the old if you can't beat 'em, join 'em, for those playing at home. So not one mention from Taylor from USA Today about Chris Brown's incredibly reckless history or the fact that he beat up a woman. It does say that I can reach Taylor at their email address, but I just hope Chris Brown doesn't reach them first, you know? He's got quick hands. Yeah, quick feet too, you know, from all the dancing. But hey, all the fans are excited, right? So who's complaining? Come on. If I had tons of money, right, I would buy out all of the front row, or like all of the front dancing section or whatever, right? Just like what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. And but then, right, anyone who wanted to get one of those tickets, easy. They could get one for free, right? All they have to do is cop what Rihanna copped, okay? But I think the concert might be over by the time you go through that, because like Rihanna probably copped years of pain and trauma thanks to Chris Brown, right? I don't know. The entire tour in multiple years may have passed by the time you get a ticket, maybe in this scenario. So, I don't know, in that case, the front rows would just all be empty, like with what 50 Cent did to Ja Rule. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Now, this is not an attack on Chris Brown at all. Okay, you can see all of his history documented online. This is not an attack on Chris Brown, and this is not an attack on his moronic fan base. This is a disappointing reflection on Usher's choices, okay? So, who is Usher? Who is Usher, you may say? And how has this all come to be? Let's do a little U-turn, friends, and chat about the main character of today's show, Usher, and why the hell he thought it was a good idea to make this disgraceful decision. So, who is Usher? Well, he was a young talent, found at the age of like 14 by L.A. Reid from LaFace Records. L.A. Reid saw a natural talent in Usher at a young age, but he felt he needed to be edgier. So he sent him to live with Diddy in New York. He sent 14-year-old Usher to live with Diddy in New York. And yeah, you can see here, apparently Usher saw some curious things. Anyway, Usher released his self-titled debut album in 1994. At 15 years old, it wasn't a big success, but his follow-up marked him as a pretty major R&B up-and-comer, with You Make Me Wanna and Nice and Slow being major hits. Then his third album, 8701 in 2001, definitely cemented his reputation, yielding 2 number-1 pop hits. But that's nothing. Because then he dropped Confessions in 2004. Now that album turned him from a star into a phenomenon. 4 consecutive number 1 singles. Yeah. Burn, Confessions Part 2, and My Boo, with Caught Up also charting in top 10. 1 album, 4 number 1 singles. 1.1 million album sales in the first week. 14 times platinum, and the best-selling R&B album of the 21st century. Wow. Usher has sold over 65 million albums worldwide. He's sold over 100 million total records. He's won 8 Grammy Awards. He's earned 9 number 1 singles. And in 2004, he headlined the Super Bowl halftime show. He's popping. He is still very, very relevant, which I wasn't aware of, but there you go. Usher has an incredible voice, guys. Everyone could admit that. He's got amazing dance moves, right? And he has had a spectacular career. So, of course, his style and success would have played a massive, massive role in influencing Chris Brown. And they do definitely both possess great singing and dancing talent. That can't be denied. However, please picture this. One of these F1 guys, right? All of them. These 3 guys get together and they have an idea, a brilliant idea to make some cash, right? They're going to host a driving course. People would love to learn about their driving knowledge, right? Obviously a great idea. And guess what, racing fans? We've got an expert coach and a very special guest joining us. Mr. Tiger Woods. Now, of course, this would be very funny. It would be fucking hilarious if this happened, of course. But these guys and their driving course would be made a fucking mockery of, right? Next, imagine Gordon fucking Ramsay, alright? Imagine Gordon, he's tired of the food and the yelling and the heat, and he says, I'm going to make a new show, a talk show. And in this show, Gordon will interview chefs from around the world and teach and inspire his audience with new cooking tips, tricks, and delicious recipes. I love it already. He's going to call it Discussions with a Chef. And who would his first guest be? Correct. It's the woman from Australia who killed her family with poisonous mushrooms. Who else would it be? Yeah? So Tiger Woods, maybe not the best person to be a driving instructor. And Mushroom Lady, maybe not the best person to be interviewing for a cooking show. Which leads me to Usher's decision to do a tour with Chris Misheard Michael Jackson Brown. Just Peter. Sorry. Chris Brown should never have fucking done this, right? He should never have done that to Rihanna. No one should ever do that to anyone. It's insane. And we can't go back in time, though, okay? His fans are going to say that he went to jail for his actions. He's done his time and deserves forgiveness. Sure. If you want whatever, I would encourage you, though, to check the slew of allegations since 2009. But we're not here to talk about the man ladies love to see in a singlet, Mr. Wife-Beater Brown. No. We're talking about Usher and his choices. Why the fuck, if you had any respect for your fellow humans, would you choose to partner with Chris Brown? Usher, I read about the announcement, and even though I never would have gone to the show, I can admit, and perhaps I haven't listened to your music in quite some time, yeah, I did admit that I didn't know you were active. All right, I'm sorry, but I still respected you for your art and for your history as a person in the public eye. I thought you were pretty. I don't know. I didn't know too much, but I got to tell you, seeing this news, I am very disappointed. It's pretty fucking gross. Yeah. I can't, yeah. You chose to represent yourself side by side, not just as like an ally or a friend, but as a partner to a man who brutally beat the shit out of a woman. And that's fucking crazy to me. If you're friends with Chris Brown, go drink beers with him at Diddy's house or something, bro. Don't go bringing him on a world tour. See this guy? That's Bruno Mars. He's on a solo world tour. You could have gone solo, Usher. Khalid, he's also on a solo world tour. You could have gone solo, Usher. If you're afraid of traveling alone, here's a list of characters you perhaps could have chosen instead of a man who beat his partner to a pulp. So what the flippin' F, guys? Are you sick of people forgetting horrible shit? Huh? Now, I get that Chris Brown doesn't have to apologize every single day for the rest of his life, but he also doesn't need to be paraded around on a world tour. Those are my thoughts. Today, on this day of days. So, yep. Fuck you, Usher. Fuck you, buddy. With peace and love, fuck yourself. See you tomorrow, everybody. I love you all. Ta-ta. Thank you so much. This has been fantastic. Great way to end it. This has been Kevin. You've been watching Clanker Radio live. Bye-bye now.